Hello. Just wanted to share a few things because last night we had a great session and we discussed a little bit of the details why people find it so hard to speak. What I have noticed throughout more than 35 years of experience, people do not need to know more in order to speak. People cannot speak a foreign language because they have fear. Not because of lack of knowledge, not because they don't know enough grammar, not because they don't know enough words. That's the very beginning. But very quickly, they learn the words, they learn things, but they cannot speak. They prefer to do tests, they prefer to do grammar because there, if you make a mistake, it's not so public. And what I have noticed and what I have been working on with all of my students, by the way, all of them speak, and they are more and more confident as we continue with learning. This is dealing with the fear of mistakes, fear of being ridiculous and other people laughing at you, fear of being embarrassed, fear of what other people are going to think of me, that I'm so stupid. You know what? Every new language is not the thing that is going to give your identity. You will never be a native speaker, no matter how well you know the language, no matter how much you study, you will always be a foreigner. And that's okay. Because for us, this language is an instrument. It's a tool to do something, to communicate, to do business, to travel, to read books. This is the tool we use. And as a matter of fact, a lot of the British and American, they don't speak a second or third language. And many of my students, they speak at least two or maybe even three languages. So why should you be embarrassed? Oh, well, I make mistakes. Well, who doesn't? Let me tell you, native speakers make a lot of mistakes. It's the same with you when you write or speak in your native language. You are not a philologist. You are not an expert that is required to know all the small details. And it's no problem. Even politicians, they make a lot of mistakes with the language. So what? And the only thing that can really help you deal with that, I can tell you so many times. I have a student who really forbade me to tell her that she's great and she's doing an awesome job because she doesn't believe it. It's in her mind that she makes a lot of mistakes. She's not good enough. She will never be good enough. And that's horrible because she is really good, but she doesn't believe it. And the only way to do that is to face the fear and come and practice. Because, last night, and last week, when we did the speaking sessions, people came and they were kind of hesitant, they were shy, they were a little bit insecure. But through the second task or the second time, things started changing. And you deal with the fear when you are in this good environment with other people who are also learners. They also make mistakes, but you understand each other, you communicate. And that's why I'm doing these sessions, because they are the only tool to help you speak. You will never speak by reading books. You will never speak by doing grammar. You will never speak by talking with your teacher alone. This is what I notice with a lot of my private students. They are perfectly fluent with me, but when they need to speak with somebody else, and it's different accent, it's different style, it's different pronunciation, they totally block out and they cannot speak the way they do with me. So that's why this practice is so important. And that's why I invest a lot of my time. Next week, I'm going to be on holiday, but I'm going to join the speaking session because I know it's important to build this rhythm, to train your mind that, okay, I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to make mistakes. Okay, people will be there, they will hear my mistakes. So what? Nobody is going to laugh at you because everybody makes mistakes. And on these sessions, we never correct mistakes because that's not the point. There are other sessions for correction, but this is just to go head on with your fear and say, fear, you're not going to stop me. I'm going to continue and I'm going to get my job where English is required. I'm going to travel where I'm going to use English. I'm going to visit new countries and places and attend different seminars. I'm going to read books, and fear, you will not stop me. So that's why you need these sessions of fluency speaking, because through practice, you become better and better and better. And you care less about what other people think and say. You use English as a tool for communication. Come join us on Tuesday evenings and you will see the difference. See you there.